Hello future CS, welcome back to my channel again. Your one-stop guide for everything related to CA exams. If you are new here, I am Pooja, a chartered accountant. I have an experience of working for Ernst & Young and KPMG, and I help CA aspirants like you succeed with practical tips, strategies and support. So in today's video, we are continuing the series wherein we learn how to present the answers correctly in CA Final IDT. This is the second episode of the series. So basically we will see how to present the adjustments which are given in the first compulsory question, that is relating to either computation of admissible ITC or computation of GST liability. So in each episode, we'll go through one adjustment and see usually what errors are made by the students while presenting that adjustment in the exam. And we'll also see what is the correct adjustment. So guys, if you want to enhance your marks in IDT, this series is for you. Please get a notebook and note down the key points. So I have created a separate playlist for this named CA Final IDT Presentation Series. The link to that playlist has been given in the description below. You can watch the videos from the link given. Guys, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. Every subscription works like a motivation for me and it also makes my day. So guys, when you visit my channel, do check out the playlist section. You will find several curated playlists for the CA final exams. Make sure to explore them and watch the videos in order to get maximum benefit from each topic. So let's see the adjustment that we have for today. J Limited Gujarat paid inward transport expense of rupees 30,000 in February to Mr. Z, a tempo owner in Gujarat, who has not issued any consignment note. He has issued a consolidated bill in February. The tax rate is 5%. Compute the admissible ITC. So first let's understand this transaction. So here's the case. J Limited from Gujarat paid inward transportation expenses of rupees 30,000 in February to Mr. Z, who is a tempo owner in Gujarat. Now the important point to note here is Mr. Z has not issued any consignment note. He has issued only a consolidated bill and the tax rate mentioned is 5%. So now whenever we get such a question, the first thing that we must check is whether this is an inward supply or an outward supply. Here clearly it's an inward supply because J Limited is receiving the transportation service. So now we will see the treatment for this. What is the usually wrong treatment that is given by the student in exam and what is the right treatment? Both we'll see. So now where most of the students go wrong is the moment we read tempo owner, transportation, freight expenses, we immediately think it as a goods transport agency. And as soon as we think it as GTA, we assume that GST at 5% under reverse charge will apply. And we then claim ITC on it. So most of the students end up showing like this. First I will show you the wrong treatment. Computation of admissible ITC. So here we have the particulars and here we have CGST and SGST. And in particulars, inward transportation ITC on GTA service is allowed as it is used in course or furtherance of the business and 5% 1500. So usually the students show like this. However, this is wrong because in this question this is not a GTA because Mr. Z has not issued the consignment note. He has only issued consolidated bill. So now let's discuss the correct approach. So to be treated as goods transport agency, the transporter must issue a consignment note. And here the question clearly states that no consignment note has been issued. So that means Mr. Z is not a GTA. is just a tempo owner providing simple transport service. So as per notification number 12 2017 of the Central Tax, the services of transportation of goods by road are exempt, except when they are provided by GTA or courier service. Hence, here the service is provided by other than a GTA. It is exempt from GST. So, no GST is payable and no ITC is available. So, let's see the right treatment now. So, particular CGST and SGST. So, this is the right explanation. Inward transportation from Mr. Z. Services of transportation of goods without issue of consignment note is not covered under the service of GTA and hence exempt. Thus, no ITC is available. Hence, CGST and SGST is 0. So, this is the right presentation. So, the key point you need to remember here is whenever you see a transportation question, check if the consignment note has been issued. Only if the consignment note has been issued, it becomes a GTA service. If not, it is just an exempt transport service. No GST, no ITC. So that's it. Short, clear, and conceptually solid. So that's it, guys, for today's episode. I hope this helped you understand how to present your IDT answers more effectively. In the upcoming videos, we'll continue with more adjustments and common presentation mistakes. So don't forget to like and share the video and also subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out the next part of this series. All the best for your exams and I will see you all in the next video.